Luis Concepcion here from Strategic Profit Line Trading, coming to you with the plan of the week for week number 29. As always, here's our disclosures. This content is for education purposes only, not providing any investment advice. Past performance does not guarantee future results, and all investments involve risk. We have a busy week this week with 405 companies reporting earnings, not so much on the news front, and I'll provide a market overview over the indices. Here's our week 28 results. Provided 21 zones. Went 1-0, no entries 19. However, please go ahead and go back and look at all those zones that were provided last week, as some of them are very close to meeting entries. So they may provide opportunities this week. And then the Netflix was what closed in the zone, so you can pay attention to Netflix this week. Here's our outlook. Earning season is here, and we have a busy week. Here's the outlook for us. Once again, I'm not going to cover all these companies, but I'll do my best to provide you with opportunities that may hit this week. Went ahead and I updated. Progressive was the only trade that worked this week, bringing us to 75 and 18 on the year. Moving into the news for the week, as you can see, Monday morning, for those of you trading futures and forex, the Canadian dollar is being affected, so be mindful of that. There's nothing impacting the U.S. markets throughout the day. And for those of you trading the British pound, be mindful there's a report in the wee hours of the night. Moving into Tuesday, nothing affecting the U.S. markets. The British pound will be affected after hours. On Wednesday, nothing on the schedule as well. Australian dollar being affected. Thursday, the euro will be affected with 3 reports, and we don't have anything on Friday. And it's because earnings season is in full effect, and earnings should move the market and impact the market enough. All right, moving into the charts and starting with the SPX, the S&P 500. As you can see, our levels are still holding. We fell again from the 75, 63, 69 area. That supply is still intact, and our demand zones all the way down at 7238.19 to 7170, and that supply zone is 75.63 to 76.24. Moving on to the Nasdaq being a lot weaker than the S&P 500. While this held, again, I'm going to eliminate this level as the Nasdaq is weaker, and the chips are affecting primarily Micron. So your next level is going to be at 27,820 to 27,485, with a subsequent level right underneath it at 27,320 to 26,854. On the supply side, all the way up at 30,4050 to 3791. Again, Nasdaq being weaker due to the chips as opposed to the S&P 500. Moving on to the Dow Jones. Dow Jones still stronger than both the S&P and the Nasdaq, showing some strength. Not necessarily strength, but moving sideways. No supply in the Dow Jones. 512.09 to 508.11 on the Dow Jones. Moving on to the RUT. RUT as well, hanging in here with the Dow Jones. No supply in the Russell. On the demand side, 27.21.44 to 2690. Now, transitioning into the earnings this week, starting with Monday morning. First company I have for you is Domino's Pizza, ticker symbol DPZ. On the demand side, 276.79 to 261.50. On the supply side, 391.13 to 403.46. Moving on to Monday after the market closes, it's going to be first company I have for you was Crown, ticker symbol CCK. In a supply zone right now, 117.04 to 124.29. Be mindful that this level has worked already on one occasion. On the demand side, 102.63 to 100.23. Next company I have for you is going to be Steel Dynamics, ticker symbol STLD. On the demand side, 183.22 to 173.46. Just saw the supply zone right now. That is going to be 269.95 to 279.34. Next company I have for you is Zion's Bank Corporation, ticker symbol ZION. No supply for you in this company, 63.37 to 60.57 on the demand side, with a subsequent level at 57.30 to 54.62. Next company I have for you is going to be Wintrust, ticker symbol WTFC. No supply on the demand side, 141.07 to 138.41. Next company I have for you is going to be Monarch, ticker symbol MCRI. No supply on the demand side, 100.86 to 96.66. Moving on to Tuesday morning, first company I have for you is going to be Halliburton, ticker symbol HAL. Falling from our supply zone here, that's going to be at 44.02 to 46.92. On the demand side, 28.66 to 26.56. Next company I have for you is going to be Allied Bank, ticker symbol LAALLY. On the demand side, 40.47 to 39.63. On the supply side, 48.93 to 51.08. Next company I have for you is going to be DR Horton, ticker symbol DHI. On the demand side, 133.71 to 128.89. On the supply side, 178.34 to 184.40. Next company I have for you is going to be Danner, ticker symbol DHR. On the demand side, 166.12 to 160.16, with a subsequent demand zone at 151.05 to 137.66. On the supply side, 234.19 to 243.01. Next company I have for you is going to be Charles Schwab, ticker symbol SCHW. On the demand side, 81.53 to 79.28. On the supply side, 104.86 to 107.62. Next company I have for you is going to be GM, ticker symbol GM. This is the supply zone that's been holding, utilizing with caution, 82.17 to 95.05 on the supply side. On the demand side, 59.02 to 56.73. Next company I have for you is 3M, ticker symbol MMM. On the demand side, 139.46 to 134.75. On the supply side, 179.54 to 185.94. Transitioning to Tuesday after the market close, first company I have for you is going to be Alaskan Airlines, ticker symbol ALK. On the demand side, 34.40 to 32.61. On the supply side, 58.50 to 60.67. Next company I have for you transitioning to Wednesday before the market is going to be GE Vernova, ticker symbol GEV. No supply on the demand side, 704.66 to 645.38. Next company I have for you is going to be AT&T, ticker symbol T. On the demand side, 19.90 to 18.11. On the supply side, 28.28 to 30.05. Next company I have for you is going to be Iridium, ticker symbol IRDM. No supply in Iridium. Demand side is going to be 35.33 to 31.91. Next company I have for you is going to be Moody's, ticker symbol MCO. Sitting in the supply area right now, see what this does throughout the week. See if we fall from here before Wednesday morning. 513.23 to 534.65 on the supply side. On the demand side, 398.52 to 378.31. Moving on to Wednesday after the market. First company I have for you is Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. On the demand side, 352.66 to 336.44. And on the supply side, 435.77 to 446.09. This is one of my Mag 7 companies that I send out every week. If you want to join our program and our membership to receive supply levels and demand levels on the Mag 7, feel free to check the description below and register. With that being said, I will not be covering Google as that is to our members. Next company I have is going to be Now, ticker symbol 6169 to 47.01 and 145.52 to 152.13 on the supply side. Demand side again, 6169 to 47.01. Next company I have for you is going to be Now. I apologize, IBM, ticker symbol IBM. On the demand side, 202.88 to 196.44. On the supply side, 287 to 299.17. Next company is going to be Texas Instruments, ticker symbol TXN. No supply on the demand side, 219.46 to 211.66. Be mindful of another level right here. Let earnings play out to see if we can get down here, 239.13 to 227.61. Next company I have for you is going to be Kinder Morgan, ticker symbol KMI. On the demand side, 30.51 to 28.91. And no supply. Next company I have for you is going to be SL Green Realty, ticker symbol SLG. On the demand side, 45.55 to 43.95, with a subsequent level down at 35.15 to 32.80. On the supply side, 58.51 to 60.89. Next company I have for you is going to be CSX, ticker symbol CSX. No supply on the demand side, 43.83 to 42.82, with a subsequent level right beneath it at 42.91 to 41.68. If you want to play both levels, just call it 44 even to 41.50. Moving on to Thursday morning, first company I have for you is Cliffs, ticker symbol CLF. On the demand side, $7.19 to $4.78. And on the supply side, 20.95 to 22.93. Next company I have for you is going to be American Airlines, ticker symbol AAL. Falling from our supply zone, 18.52 to 19.67. Got demand for you all the way down at $9.82 to $8.23. Next company I have for you is going to be Freeport, ticker symbol FCX. On the supply side, 68.51 to 72.27. On the demand side, 48.93 to 46.44. Next company I have for you is going to be the Blackstone Group, ticker symbol BX. On the demand side, 100.87 to 95.93, with a subsequent level at 92.51 to 90.37. On the supply side, 147.31 to 152.04. Next company I got for you is going to be Lockheed Martin, ticker symbol LMT. On the demand side, 486.96 to 455.43. On the supply side, 606.04 to 623.52. Moving on to Thursday after the market, first company I have for you is going to be Intel. On the demand side, 86.87 to 79.16. On the supply side, 121.52 to 127.27. Next company I have for you is going to be Decker Brands, ticker symbol DECK. On the demand side, 84.12 to 78.59. On the supply side, 122.74 to 133.79. Next company I have for you is going to be Boston Beer, also known as Samuel Adams, ticker symbol SAM. On the demand side, 137.79 to 127.02. On the supply side, 236.61 to 252.78. And finally, getting to Friday. First company I have for you is going to be Verizon. On the demand side, 39.83 to 38.62, with a subsequent level at 38.42 to 36.44. On the supply side, 50.35 to 52.21. Next company I have for you is going to be American Express, ticker symbol AXP. On the demand side, 270.25 to 257.33. On the supply side, 375.95 to 387.74. The last company I have for you is going to be Booz Allen Hamilton, ticker symbol BAH. On the demand side, 51.83 to 42.27, and supply all the way up at 126.69, 130.91. That'll do it for me in the charts this week. If you're not doing so already, please go ahead and follow me on social media. Email me if you want to learn more about what we do at Strategic Profit Line Trading, or if you have any questions or want me to cover anything in the future. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. Until next time, happy trading.